Good
Evening. Yeah, we're doing well, thank you.
Good. Who's going to tell me about it, how it all started?
What? Hedgehog?
Hedgehog Reality, yeah.
Oh, crikey. We were another band first. We were called Fat Nappy. I think we came over here a few years ago, didn't we, Terry?
Lots of years ago.
Yeah. And the guy who was with us didn't want to carry it on, so we sort of started doing our own stuff. Previously, we've been doing some covers, but now we write all our own. So now we've become Hedgehog Reality. Don't ask about the name.
Well, yeah, it's Edge of Reality,
No,
sort of, isn't it? It's like a
be.
pun.
It actually should be that, but there's too many bands called that.
So you thought, is there? Oh, yeah, I suppose
Yeah,
it's quite
there
a good name, really, Edge of Reality. So you thought you could call yourself Hedgehog Reality.
Yeah, that's right.
It's a bit different.
Yeah, it is
Nothing to do
indeed.
with hedgehog, though, is it?
No.
Really? No.
No, but you got nice T-shirts on there as well.
Oh, yes,
Thank you.
thank you.
Yeah, who designed that?
Nice bit of colour.
Me, I'm afraid.
Yeah, well done. You're a talented man, though, Terry. We'll talk about your different talents later on in the show and what you get up to. I'm not saying you're not talented. You're probably talented as well, Liz.
Well, yeah, but it's all hidden.
Yeah.
Because it's helps him, you see.
That's right, she's my support.
Yeah.
What's the first track you're going to play for us this evening?
We're going to play Cardboard. It's a song we wrote for Crisis UK to raise some money
Nice.
for homelessness on the streets.
Excellent.
Okay? It's called Cardboard.
I'm lying on cardboard, hard on the ground, watching the world rushing around. I'm lying on cardboard, hard on the ground, watching the world rushing around. I think of the money I used to have, my wife and my kids, and my new gaff. I'm down on my uppers yet, no one sees me. I'm just a dirty old man, begging half for his tea. I'm lying on cardboard, hard on the ground, watching the world rushing around. I'm lying on cardboard, hard on the ground, watching the world rushing around. I'm in for a penny, I'm in for a pound, gambling hard, my nose to the ground. I'm just like my dad, and he was like me. They say a bad apple doesn't fall far from the tree. I'm lying on cardboard, hard on the ground, watching the world rushing around. I'm lying on cardboard, hard on the ground, watching the world rushing around. In shops and in doorways, I lay my head down. I'm spending the night till the cops put me on. I'm lying on cardboard, hard on the ground, watching the world rushing around. I'm lying on cardboard, hard on the ground, watching the world rushing around. My kids walk past, they don't recognize me. I'm just another reflection of society. I'm lying on cardboard, hard on the ground, watching the world rushing around. We're rushing around. I'm lying on cardboard, hard on the ground, watching the world rushing around. Rushing around.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
I mean, you guys live in a rural area.
Yeah.
What's homeless like? Homeless like in like your area where you live? Do you get it?
We don't see it where we live. But
Yeah.
We do see it in Boston.
Yeah.
You know, in the town,
Yeah.
doorways and that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Quite
quite.
a good support service in Boston though for the homeless.
Yeah.
With Stump and that. Yeah.
So the church helps out a lot, does
Yeah,
it?
A lot. Yeah.
That's good. There's always going to be them few people, unfortunately,
Afraid
that
so,
are hard to
yeah.
help, aren't they?
Yeah.
You know, so do some work for a guy sometimes. Well, he does. He works in a homeless hostel. You know, so yeah, and so drugs and alcohol, obviously, they're the prevailing sort of things why people
Yeah.
end up getting kicked out of homeless hospitals and stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, so they probably need some special outreach sources. You know, but it is a national disgrace, isn't it? Really.
It is. Yeah. Particularly our veterans, don't you think?
I think veterans. I mean, young families as well. I feel sorry for
Yeah. Young families.
young families who had to live in like a one room with a couple of kids and stuff like
Terrible,
that.
isn't it?
Yeah.
In this day and age, it just shouldn't be happening. Should
No,
it?
no.
And it seems to be getting harder and harder to rent properties as well,
Yeah.
doesn't it?
Yeah.
Or rent
And more
decent properties.
expensive.
Yeah, it's more expensive, and like you say, well, there's not enough enforcement. I don't get too political, but there's not enough enforcement down on landlords, is there? Really, you know what I mean? So,
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. It's
I
true.
mean, my son and his girlfriend they've recently moved into quite a nice house now. They're quite lucky. They're both working in that. But in the flat before where they lived, they had a really bad problem with mould in the ceiling and rising damp and mould and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And they wrote letters to the landlord and everything else like that. Of course, when they leave the flat, the landlord tries to keep the deposit and says, "Oh, there's black mould everywhere. And it all needs repainted." You know what I mean? So,
Yeah, I'm afraid we've heard a lot about the black mould, haven't we? I mean,
Yeah.
children have died,
Yeah.
haven't they?
yes, yeah. Yeah, I
It's
think
not
we
healthy.
definitely not good for you at all. Definitely need a load more enforcement. Well, whole thing needs sorting out. Terry, I've noticed like you've introduced a few little keyboard bits into
I
your.
have indeed. Yeah.
Yeah, he's been playing.
I've got a little micro freak now at home.
I'm what? Sorry.
It's a little synthesizer.
Ah, and you program you record it in.
Yeah. I record off of the synthesizer and then put it onto the drum sets on the drum machine.
Yeah. Is it hard to do?
Takes a lot of time.
Yeah, it's time consuming. But
Yeah, I'm going to
it's
say
not
probably
too
might
difficult.
be. Yeah,
Yeah.
But then you have to get the kind of volumes right as well,
yeah.
which is not always as easy as it sounds.
No, totally understandable because obviously have you got a little foot bridge? Sorry, a foot switch that kicks it all in here and there as well. You know the songs and all that sort of thing.
Yeah, I used to have the songs in sections, which meant I was forever
Always
changing.
weren't you?
Oh.
Yeah.
And now I've got them into what they call one press, so it's just basically a backing track.
And how did you learn to do it?
Trial and error, I think, isn't it, Terry?
Yeah,
A lot of internet help.
yeah. There's loads of things on the internet, but
YouTube.
YouTube, yeah, and the site that sells it, Singular Sound, who sell a Beat Buddy, they've got videos on there as well.
Is that what it's called? A beat buddy?
It's called a Beat Buddy, yes.
I see. And so, is there a load of pre-programmed beats already in it?
There are drums, drum sets.
Yeah.
But all the drum sets that we use, there's a different drum set for each song now.
Yeah. I've got you. So, like I say, quite time-consuming to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Spend
Good
a
fun,
lot of
though.
time. Spend a lot of time in the shed, don't you?
The studio, you mean? We have a studio shed at the bottom of the garden.
We have a shed.
Is that your man shed then?
No.
Is that where you go off for a secret beer and a fag?
Oh,
No,
no.
No.
Well, there has been a beer up there and some wine, I've noticed. And the empty bottles here and there.
Ah.
Yeah.
I try and hide them. but
It doesn't work. You can't hide things from women, Terry.
No, that's-
No, not at all, mate. No, I was thinking, literally sniff it out.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You need to start
that's right.
smoking, and then the smoking will hide
Oh.
the smell of the booze.
Oh, you won't do that again.
I haven't smoked for
You haven't
35
smoked
years.
No, well
for 35
done,
years. You
well
won't do
done.
that again, will you?
No.
No, it's a foul, horrible.
It's weird,
Thing.
isn't it? Now that you don't do it, it's foul.
Yeah. I can't understand why intelligent people carry on smoking.
So
It's-
you weren't intelligent then.
No, no, obviously not. No.
Well, there's loads of things intelligent people do, isn't there? So that's stupid, but there we go. That's you know, I think probably the world wouldn't be in the state it was in if,
Exactly, yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
Perhaps we ought to put people in charge. Perhaps they might do a better job, like, you know what I mean?
I'm not sure about
It's a
that.
well, perhaps these people are in charge. They really are thick, and they just make out they're intelligent. I don't, you know what I mean?
Yeah. It's all pretending, yeah.
Yeah, they could all be pretending it's a conspiracy theory.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. What's the next track you're going to play for us?
This one's called "Stay Away from Her." It's not based on anything really, apart from the fact that I was inspired by a ZZ Top song. This is nothing like ZZ Top.
Oh, was it this one?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, be fooled, Terry.
It's called "Stay Away from Her."
Let's see if I can pick up any ZZ Top vibes out of it.
It's
you won't, honestly.
Probably more the lyrics rather than anything, perhaps.
Okay.
Off you go.
Okay.
She's got eyes for all of the guys. She's got legs right up to her thighs. She's got lips and she wiggles her hips. She's got brains and she's very wise. So stay away from her when she's in town. Stay away from her, she will let you down. Stay away from her, she will eat you whole. Stay away from her, she'll rip out your soul. She's got eyes and they're very dark, and teeth as white as a shark's. Blonde hair like a polar bear. She's got a voice and she sings like a lark. So stay away from her when she's in town. Stay away from her, she will let you down. Stay away from her, she will eat you whole. Stay away from her, she'll rip out your soul. She's got eyes of mahogany brown, no wrinkled brow, no, never a frown. A slim waist and impeccable taste to go with her, and she'll let you down. So stay away from her when she's in town. Stay away from her, she will let you down. Stay away from her, she will eat you whole. Stay away from her, she'll rip out your soul. Stay away from her when she's in town. Stay away from her, she will let you down. Stay away from her, she will eat you whole. Stay away from her, she'll rip out your soul.
Woo! No ZZ Tops there, Terry.
Oh, yeah, but I recognise the legs bit.
Yeah, that's it.
Did
That's
ya?
the bit.
Did ya?
Yeah,
That
legs.
bit.
The legs, yeah, because they did a song, didn't they, called Legs, ZZ Top.
Yeah.
Quite a good video, especially the legs, without a doubt.
Yeah.
I don't know the video.
Is that the one on the road?
I think it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. She's got legs.
Oh, is it that one?
Yeah.
I'm in a lift.
She knows how to use them. She's got legs. She knows how to use them. That's the one. Yeah. They had a long career, you know.
Oh, he did, didn't they?
I think they started out in the late 60s, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, gone for 50 odd years. And I think one of them died in 2021 or something
Yeah, not
like
long
that.
ago.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a great shame. There was an entertaining band. They really, really were.
Yeah, they were.
I like
Yeah.
their style of rock music. It was
Yeah,
really,
me
really,
too. Yeah.
it was really,
That's kind of American version of Status Quo.
yeah,
Kind
yeah.
of.
So yeah,
But
go see with the
maybe a bit
blues
heavier.
rock. Blues rock. Yeah. Are you a fan of Status Quo?
I've seen them a couple of times.
Have you?
Yeah, you must be a fan of them, then. Yeah.
Yeah.
When did you see them?
I saw them in the Playhouse at Harlow,
Did you?
and I saw them early on in their career when they were doing Matchstick Men, when they were
Really quite
they
early.
looked more like mods than
Black and white.
no.
No?
They had platform shoes and kind of
Okay.
things that
Yeah.
They had a amazingly long career, varied
They
career,
did,
as
yeah.
weren't they? You know what I mean? One of my favourite albums is Blue for You. I love Blue for You by Status Quo.
Yeah, that's got some
Classic tracks on it.
there's kind of ballady things on there as well, isn't there?
Melody.
Ballad.
Oh, ballad.
Melody.
Ballad. Sorry, yeah, might be a slow one here and there. Yeah. But it's a good album. Really is a great album.
There's one of theirs I really like. I don't know what it's called, so I can't find it anywhere on the internet because I don't know what it's called.
Well, that's no good, Terry, is it? That's no
But there's so many of their songs that it's difficult to find.
Yeah, they've knocked out stacks and stacks of
Yeah,
albums,
yeah.
haven't they, really? You know what I mean? And, they sort of come out of that sort of blues rock era of the late 60s, early 70s, didn't
Yeah.
they, really? You know, like a lot of great artists, you know what I mean? So did yourself grow up in a musical family, Terry?
Not particularly, no. I mean, my mum and dad used to play some records, mainly George Formby 78s.
Excellent.
We didn't have anything, they were all
Did you have
78s
it
then.
then, did you?
Yeah?
Yeah, so that's how long ago it was. I shouldn't say that, really.
No,
should I?
yeah, it's being truthful, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, not particularly. Oh, my father was, he used to play clarinet in the local town band.
Well, it's quite musical then, isn't
Well,
it?
that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
But I never heard him play it.
Did you not?
No.
Oh.
I didn't even know he did that until I decided that I wanted to play an instrument at school. And he said, well, I've got an old clarinet up in the attic. And it still had Bishop Stortford Town Band on it. So he spent about 3 hours sanding it off.
Have you still got it?
I think I gave it to my daughter. I think I gave it to Jane, didn't I?
Jane's got it, yeah.
So that's the first musical instrument you learned to play?
No, I didn't learn to play it. No. Well, yeah, no, I suppose it was. Yeah, I had a moment in the school band, but I was only playing a small bit, and I was sitting at the back waiting to come to the front. And because I was so nervous, I tubed through the reed. So I couldn't actually play it. I think I did it on purpose, though. 'Cause I
You
was,
probably did, yeah.
Oh, bless you. So how old was you when you first picked up the guitar or something?
Oh, I suppose I played around with it a bit when I was about 19,
Mm-hmm.
but I didn't really take it up seriously until mid to late 50s,
Yeah, probably, yeah.
which was years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what made you? I mean, that is late to take up the guitar.
Yeah.
What made you decide? Right, I'm going to take up the guitar now.
Well, I kind of
Wasn't it when we was walking through town getting a guitar or something with Ricky?
I was walking through Boston with my son, and I saw this really nice electric guitar in the window,
Green.
Yeah.
and he said, "Why don't you get it?" So you bought it for me.
Yeah.
So then you had to learn to play the guitar.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sort of
but
worked
I'd
like
kind
that,
of
yeah.
been writing songs in my head and stuff anyway, so it was kind of I got it out of my system a bit.
A bit.
You like
bit.
write a lot of songs in your head.
Yeah.
So it's like playing in Hedgehog Reality. Is that a version of therapy for you?
Oh yeah.
Probably is, yeah.
Yeah, I've got millions of notebooks with half-written songs in.
Yeah. You like notebook? He's a notebook person.
Yeah, I get
So
that.
he
Some
has
people
loads
do.
of notebooks.
Yeah,
They
some
haven't got
people
much
do.
in them. There's
I
thousands
don't
of
like
things.
messing them up,
Just-
do I? Just like,
It's a little
these
bit of-
lovely
yeah.
empty pages.
Can you not resist a nice notebook when you go past a stationery shop or
No,
something
you've
like
got
that?
to
No.
buy one, yeah. You do, don't you? Yeah.
Because some of these notebooks have lovely marbled covers and stuff like that.
Yeah,
don't they?
I'm not bothered
You're
about
not
that.
bothered.
You're not bothered about
As
that?
long as it's new.
Ah.
And I've got a nice one with a nice leather cover that Nicola bought me.
Yeah,
didn't
but
she?
you haven't used that either, have you?
No, spoil it.
Is it the new smell of them or something like that? You know what I mean? Because like paper and stuff like that, you know, if you
No,
just sometimes have the newest smell, doesn't
it
it?
inspires me to write though, having seen an empty page.
Oh well, that's a new way to me. But there we go. Do you have one? Do you have one by the bed?
No.
No, I don't actually. No,
No.
I've got. Yeah, I should.
You should
To write
have,
my dreams down,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should do that, didn't you?
And then you can analyse your dreams as well. Google it up. What does this mean?
Yeah, oh. No, I won't talk about that one.
Oh, right.
What's that one? then?
Well, the one you've been dreaming about recently. It's supposed to be lucky when you dream about it.
Oh no, we won't talk about that one.
All right. No. It ain't got nothing to do running down the street naked or anything
No,
like
no,
that.
it's something not very nice.
Oh, all right, fair
Very
enough.
nice to talk.
We'll-
Probably best not to talk
All right, we'll
about.
come back to you, Liz, after this one. What's the next track you're going to play for us?
The next track is called "Gotta Have Fun." It's probably our oldest song in
It
our
is actually, yeah.
list, so it
Yeah.
must be
Very old.
12 years old.
Yeah. Can you remember why you wrote it? I can't remember.
Do you want to know?
No, I can't. Yeah, go on, tell us.
Go on,
No, I don't know.
tell us the
You don't
story.
remember?
It's probably it's nothing to do with me, but there is an element of an old person going out with a young person.
Oh right, okay. So it's a bit paedophilia. Oh, I shouldn't. Shouldn't say that word, should I? That's naughty. Sorry, Terry.
Thanks,
Ignore
babe.
that.
All right, yeah, well, Lord, that. Wind the tape back.
Apologies.
Wind the tape back now. Start again.
Yeah. No, I think it's referring to an older person dating a young girl.
Let's go. Gotta have fun, which you would, wouldn't you?
You would.
I met her in a Mackie, she was serving up a beer. I was trucking for the band, and I just parked up the ring. One look and I'm enchanted, her eyes are on me too. With my band t-shirt and tour dates, nothing I can do. I flatter her and tell her what the lads do on the road. We went outside, I showed her my big lorry and its load. They say she's too young, they say I'm too old. What's it all to them? You've gotta have fun, you've gotta be bold. Every now and then. I take her on a cruise in the Porsche of a mate, and expected her to not do what you want on the first date. But very soon our passion overcame us every time, and believing this was love, well, I took it for a sign. I asked her if she was prepared to move into a flat. No thought about the wife and kids, I didn't tell her that. They say she's too young, they say I'm too old. What's it all to them? You've gotta have fun, you've gotta be bold. Every now and then. Life was pretty cozy, but it didn't last for long. Look back upon the road again, the band were in full song. Then when the tour was over, I found my loved one too. My wife and kids had left me, so what was I to do? For the grace of God it's you. Don't judge for what I did. After all, I'm just a roadie, and the girl was just a kid. They say she's too young, they say I'm too old. What's it all to them? You've gotta have fun, you've gotta be bold. Every now and then. They say she's too young, they say I'm too old. What's it all to them? You've gotta have fun, you've gotta be bold. Every now and then.
got a few shout-outs. A shout-out to Michael Day, a shout-out to Warren Wright. Michael Day comments, great duo, I like them very much. Guys, thank you very much for listening and watching the show.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, cradle snatcher, that's the term we use.
Is that a good term, isn't it? Yeah, I suppose it is. Yeah.
Yeah, because she was the right age.
You've been doing a bit of cradle snatching here and there then, Terry?
No, I haven't. No. Well, I probably thought I was at the time.
Probably thought
I was probably in my early 20s and...
Yeah, it depends on the gap, doesn't it, really, I suppose?
Yeah, exactly,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I would perhaps term it anybody over 10 years older than somebody else might be
okay.
snatching. I don't know.
don't know.
Tell us what you think, people. Tell us what you think.
There you go, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I do know somebody, I won't say, reveal names, but I know somebody married somebody 15 years older than themselves. And, who's just become a carer now, which is a bit sad, really.
Yeah.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, we used to be UK athletic coaches, and there was a coach who ended up with one of his young
Athletes.
proteges. Yeah.
Protege, yeah. Happens, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. And you're thinking, in a way, he's still got an active life ahead of him.
Mm-hmm.
And really what he's doing, he's acting like a nurse, and you think,
Yeah. Because of the,
Yeah, 'cause obviously he loves her, bless him. Obviously he loves her, but at the same time you think, it's quite sad, really.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
it's probably not something you think about at the time, is
It's
it? You
not,
fall
is
in
it?
love
You
and
just
then...
do
yeah, no,
That's
you don't
it.
think about it. No, you wouldn't. You don't think about it. No, not at all. And it's like you say in your song, it's hard to warn people of the consequences if they stay together for a long period of time, and then one of them reaches old age way before the other person.
It doesn't happen in that song, though.
No, well, perhaps you could do another one.
She'd done a runner first.
Maybe.
What about you? What about you, Liz? Did you grow up in a musical household?
No, not at all. Didn't
Not
even
at
have
all?
it. No, not at all. No, didn't have music in the house at all. I'm one of 8. So
Hey, that's a big family, isn't it?
The oldest one of 8.
I'm the eldest, so
Yeah.
I was mum to lots of little ones. No music at all until I met you, really, and never started playing this until late.
What, you never used
50s, I think.
You never sort of played
No,
records, CDs.
Hardly ever. I mean, I think during the 60s, you would think I would be with the Beatles and whatever, but no, I was I was still at school then. So no, there was no interest at all.
You used to come along with me when I DJ'd.
Yeah, Terry did discos when we met.
Yes.
And I used to go along and do that. I thoroughly enjoyed that. And that's sort of my introduction to music, I suppose, in a way. Yeah.
So you sort of took up a whole new world,
Yeah.
really,
Yeah,
completely.
yeah,
Now, have you
yeah.
got a lot of interest in music now, apart from... I know you have, because you helped run the Boston Band Initiative, don't you?
Yeah, we do, yeah. Oh, you've heard about that, yeah.
Of course, yeah.
It's been 7 months now that we've been running it. Well, it's not just us two, it's 2 other people as well that we've been running it. Luckily, we got a small grant from Boston to get it going,
Yeah.
which was fabulous. But money's always a problem, isn't it?
Of course, yeah.
We had to get all the equipment to begin with. And thank you to some of the groups that came along and gave us certain items. It's fabulous.
Yeah.
Who was it?
Suburban Toys gave us
cool
a
lads,
mixer
Suburban
amp.
Toys. They gave us an amp.
Oh, that's great of them, really, really great.
Fabulous lads.
And Slava B gave us back his payment to help as well.
Because the idea was we wanted to pay original bands just a small amount of money to thank them. So they get 25 quid.
Yeah. Cover
Plus-
travel expenses.
Yeah, plus a little share of whatever comes in the door.
Yeah.
So we don't make any profit at all. So we just
in fact-
fingers crossed that it keeps going. Yeah, empty pockets. Yeah, I think we're booked up all through next year, aren't we?
Yeah, we're booked up until March, and we've got enough bands now probably to cover the rest of next year.
Yeah.
Oh.
And the
great.
venue is happy to have us there. So
Yeah, venue's great. Lets us have
although
it for
they
nothing.
did say we was a bit loud last Saturday.
He did, but that was a particular punk band, wasn't it?
Yeah.
You're going to get that. It's only
Yeah, of
half
course.
an hour of noise, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, the venue's been great. Just said you can have the venue for nothing. Well, he gets money over the bar.
Of course,
And
yeah.
he's been fabulous. hasn't he?
Because you get a decent crowd, and he makes a nice little
Been
amount of money
great,
on the
really
door.
good chap.
Yep.
Yeah. So you didn't have to buy a PA as such. People donated
Well,
the PA to you.
As I said,
They did, yeah.
Suburban Toys gave us the mixer,
Yeah.
our old friend who passed away from our old group, his parents gave us the speakers that he had in his garage.
And the amp that came with it, which powers the monitors, which are ours.
So, so, but they need renewing, but we'll keep plugging away, won't we, Terry?
Yeah, if we get some more grant money, which we'd like, then we obviously want to upgrade everything.
Upgrade everything, refurb it all,
It was good of the council to give you some money, though, wasn't it?
It was.
Excellent, great.
And it's good of you for doing it as well. So how has the turnout been?
Well, not
up
huge.
And down.
Not huge. It's
We've
been
had
up and down.
a couple of really busy, really good nights, and then some not so good nights. But
you get that.
Yeah, of course.
Depends on
it.
who's playing and who sees the adverts.
Yeah. We haven't been packed out yet. We're waiting for that, aren't we, Terry? Waiting to be
we haven't been packed out. We've been. We've had a nice amount of people in there. We actually need 35 people through the door
just
to break even.
Yeah. Have you managed to do that?
Twice.
Oh, bless.
So in theory, over the 7 gigs, we've only lost 60 quid.
That's not bad going.
That's all right, isn't it?
Yeah, that's good. That's good going. And I think we should give them a big round of applause for that, guys. Don't you?
Oh, thank
for
you.
setting it up.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you. Appreciate it.
Yeah, well, I mean, because like live music is, original live music. Venues closing all over the place all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you just wanted to give them a platform just to come and show us their music and get some people in to enjoy it. Yeah.
I mean, I know there's loads of good bands from around that area. Cause
there are.
We've had some of them on the show here as well.
Yeah.
I think we've got some of them coming up as well. In the next few weeks and stuff like that.
Good for them.
And you have some from this area at your man as well, don't you?
What have we got? Des Capitaines are going to be on next year sometime.
Well, there you
Cubans and Cognac later in the year.
Yeah.
Fizz Wallace, not quite Peterborough,
but she does come, doesn't she?
Yeah, so you get a good lot of bands in, so well done. All got a few comments here. Oh, Wyndham Boxall asks, have you actually written any songs about hedgehogs?
No, and I don't intend to.
No.
And he says, what about a song called Prickly Heat?
Oh, quite like that.
And their hedgehogs struggle in the hot weather.
Are they out
Perhaps
in the hot
not.
weather? Are they out in the hot weather?
Well, I don't know, because they're sort of nocturnal, aren't they? So they're probably out in the hot, balmy nights, munching away on slugs and worms.
Yeah, thank God for hedgehogs.
Yeah,
been a lot of slugs this year.
There has been an amazing amount of slugs, because it's been very wet.
Especially when you walk out on a lawn with your socks on.
Yeah. It's horrible, isn't it?
No, you don't want to do that really without your socks on.
I do it a lot, actually.
Do you? Why do you do that?
Oh, I just don't like wearing shoes indoors. I just don't wear shoes very often.
No, I'm like you. I'll be honest. I don't wear slippers, and in the summer I'll walk around in bare feet.
Yeah,
it drives me mad. My wife's like, I can't understand. Why? I just don't like wearing socks and don't like having hot feet.
It's nice.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. When I go for a diabetes checkup, they give you a test every now and again. Like they prick the bottom of your feet with like a little fine thing to make, because it can affect your nerve endings.
Yeah.
And they go, your skin on your feet's a little bit hard and this and that, you know what I mean?
God.
Yeah, well, yes, they moan at you like that, because it can crack, and then if it cracks, and give you an infection like that.
Right,
don't worry about my feet. I was like, I walk around barefooted, they're nice and tough, and they go, but you get an infection and all this and that. And I'm like, I've been walking around in bare feet for the last 40 odd years, mate, so I ain't going to stop now. Anyway, that's enough of my rubbish. What's the next track you're going to play?
This is a song called Wish. It's about a guy who's got a girlfriend, but he only sees her at night time, and they go out clubbing and that, and he just wants to make it a bit more permanent. Yeah. So you see her in the daytime as well, not just the night.
I ain't going to say nothing about that, because my missus might be listening and I'm getting in loads of trouble. Off you go.
Clubbing and having fun. love until the night is done. I wish that I could see you in the morning, when your hair's all messed and your makeup run. I wish that I could see you in the morning, but you're always gone before the rising sun. You are always hiding in the shadows, afraid of something I might see. You were always hiding in the shadows. Are you afraid of what we could be? I wish that I could see you in the morning, when your hair's all messed and your makeup's run. I wish that I could see you in the morning, but you're always gone before the rising sun. Perhaps it is just my imagination, looking for things that aren't meant to be. But I wish that I could see you in the morning, watching the sunrise sitting right next to me. I wish that I could see you in the morning, when your hair's all messed and your makeup's run. I wish that I could see you in the morning, but you're always gone before the rising sun.
That was Wish.
Caught me out there with that dead stop. Got a few more shout outs and comments. A shout out to Ian Congrave, a shout out to Mark Ritchie, shout out to Kat Sved, a shout out to Anthony Nottingham. Kat Sved, she says, I love Hedgehog Reality.
Yeah, we know Kat. Thank you, Kat.
Yeah, she used to watch our live streams on Facebook.
Yeah, thank you, Kat. Hope you're well.
And she's come to a few of her gigs as well.
She's a good girl.
She is.
Yeah. Are you still doing the live streams, or you're not doing them anymore?
We decided we was going to move over to YouTube to do it, and we did one. And the last 3 or 4 tracks, although it sounded good to us, was not very good at all.
It wasn't very good. No.
And then I tried to, I don't know what I did, but now YouTube won't recognise my software.
Yeah.
So
it's still a work in progress.
It's a work in progress.
What software do you use?
Yeah.
Was it? It's
OBS?
OBS, yeah.
Huh. That's interesting to know. Yeah, we use OBS when we're doing the streaming. Yeah.
So it's probably us or you.
Me, it's bound to be me. I can't suss it though.
Can't suss it out, but we'll get there eventually.
Yeah. What? Because you can record what you do on OBS, and then upload it to YouTube. How about that?
Yeah, that's not live then, though, is it?
Well, who's going to know?
True. Well,
it would be live when you did it.
Yes.
Actually, yeah, then we'd be able to respond to the messages better as well.
Yeah, could
true.
do that.
Maybe that's something to think about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because I mean, yeah, I did have quite a time of like downloading the videos from the show, then uploading them to the YouTube channel. But I've been rather busy lately and not had a chance to do it. I have to get back on it, sort of thing. And so you can sort of do a sneaky thing where you do with your Facebook URL video, and then you can just like put it into one of these odd programs, and it will download it for you, and then you can upload it to.
Oh yeah.
YouTube like that as well. There's few different ways of doing it. So. Have you tried TikTok?
I've done a few little things on TikTok. Yeah, need to do it more though.
You're not keen on TikTok, are you?
Yeah, well, everyone else is keen on TikTok, so
yeah,
I
I've
need to be as well.
not tried TikTok as well. I know there's like a plugin you can get for OBS, and it should be able to let you do.
Oh, really?
Yeah, do TikTok and Facebook simultaneously. But it's not my computer. But I'll have to play around with it at home, I think, and see how it goes.
Sounds good.
You know what I mean? And Terry,
Yes.
you're a science fiction writer as well, aren't you?
Yes.
Yes, that's all you're going to say. Yes.
Funny enough,
we were talking about that on the
yeah,
way.
we were talking about this
When
about
someone asks you a question,
leading
you
question.
just say yes.
So you're not a very good interviewee, are you? No. Yes. Only short stories, though, mainly. I have written one novel, but I didn't have it published.
Oh, what was that one about?
That was based about a world somewhere else, which is kind of adopted samurai. What do you call it?
Culture.
Yeah. The not heraldry. I don't know. Yeah.
That's what you mean.
Yeah. All this.
Yeah. So it took me 2 years to write.
Oh.
And I wrote it by hand on the train and tube going, commuting up to London.
Backwards and forwards to work. Yeah.
Yeah. I got it typed out.
Yeah.
Have you read for it recently to see what it was?
Yeah, it reads like a first novel.
Fair enough.
It raises its head every now and again, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I'll have another look at that. Yeah.
Whereas short stories that I write, when I pick them up and read them, I'll start reading them and I really get into them because they're good.
Well, they're short and they're good.
Yeah.
I've got to say that, haven't I?
No, they are good because you sent me a book and I had to read of them, and there were some really, really good short stories there.
Thank you.
When I was a young man, I was a big fan of science fiction short stories. They used to sell a lot of sort of science fiction short story compendiums in the sort of mid to late 70s, early 80s, didn't they? Used to be a lot of them around,
Yeah, short stories don't seem to be so popular these days.
No. I mean, I think a lot of them used to be taken from, like science fiction magazines of around the time, like Amazing Stories and all stuff like that.
Yeah.
And they used to, put them in books and this, that, and the other. So.
Because Penthouse used to print like sci-fi stories as well.
Did they?
So.
I would never know. I've never had a copy.
So I've been told.
I thought Penthouse was only for pictures. There we go.
Only for pictures.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So I've been told. I never looked at the.
Oh well, we learn something new every day now. That gives me a good excuse to go out and buy a few Penthouse if they still print them. And my wife will say to me, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm reading science fiction."
Do some research. Yeah.
No, unfortunately, I just don't get chance to read no more. When I was a young man, I had boxes and boxes and boxes and bookshelves full of books.
I don't read so much these days.
No.
I just read. A friend still gets 2000 AD, and they lend them to me. So I sit in bed at night before.
Like a digital version of it, yeah.
No,
pop them still. Well, that's nice.
Yeah. So there's some awesome stories in there still.
There as well, weren't they?
Oh,
Great
yeah.
artwork.
Yeah. Anything like that is, it's strange how sort of like, years ago when you used to buy a Batman comic or a Superman comic and people used to look down at sort of buying comics like that. I mean, people used to scoff at science fiction once upon a time, didn't they?
Yeah.
What are you reading that's rubbish for? People you'd literally say, what do you like reading? I go, I read like reading science fiction. And people go, now it's one of the most, looked at, watched genres.
Well, yeah, there's probably more sci-fi programs on the telly than
than there ever used to be.
Although they're a bit more subtle now, perhaps.
Yeah, I think some series on TV, they get a little bit deep for some people sometimes, so...
Well, I think some people don't even realise what they're watching is science fiction.
No, that's probably true. Yeah. I mean, there's been some great ones here and there on TV. What do you reckon is what's your favourite... Going away from music, don't matter. What's your favourite sort of science fiction TV show? Got a favourite? all-time favourite, or a couple of all-time favourites?
I've forgotten what it's called now.
He forgets a lot. I think
I do.
it comes to you as you get older, doesn't it? You
Yes,
forget where you
No,
are.
I've always had a bad memory. It's a Netflix one. I think it's Netflix. It's based on a comic, and it's an alternative future. It's kind of, so you've got a 60s kind of vibe, then goes into the future. So there's been a Holocaust or nuclear Holocaust,
Yeah.
and some people are in bunkers, and there's still some people on the surface.
I can't remember what that's called.
No, I can't.
No, it's not 42, is it?
No.
I must have seen it somewhere along the line.
Yeah. Is that the one with the cowboy in, with the no nose?
Yeah.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
That one.
Oh, that was
Cowboy with no nose.
What's that called?
yeah. That's based on a famous video game, isn't it?
Oh, video game. Yeah, not a comic. Yeah,
Yeah,
video
yeah.
game.
It's based on a famous. Yeah,
That's good.
that is quite a good one.
And
Yeah,
funny
yeah.
as well, actually.
Yeah, it's quite funny. Yeah, I like the cowboy. He's pretty sort
Yeah,
of.
he's great.
He's droll. You know what I mean? He's droll. Even when he does something evil, he's droll sort of
Yeah,
about
Yes,
it.
he survives on drugs. Otherwise, you.
Yeah, the drugs that keep him alive. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, I can't think of it now. Come on, people, tell us the name of the sci-fi
Fallout.
film.
What's it
Fallout?
called?
Fallout. That's the one. Yeah, Fallout. Yeah,
Oh, it's
yeah,
fun.
yeah. My young lads play Fallout. Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah, it's good. Very good.
Right. Anyway, what's the next song you're going to play?
The next one is a science fiction song.
Ah, that's what we like to.
It's called Earth Abides, and
It's
it's,
a bit
kind
noisy.
of about a dystopian future, I suppose. So, yeah, very appropriate, actually. Well done.
That's a good intro.
Good. Yeah, good intro. Yeah.
Life's about living for themselves, leaving less advantage on the shelves. But someone somewhere has to pay the price, and no one listens to good advice.
To each other's well, unaware the anti multiplied and cared for self, slowly changing and mutating, reckoning the bourgeois health. Earth abides. Earth abides. Half the world was dead or dying, only mostly selfishness survives. Mostly greed has cost us dearly, leaves us dying, earth abides. Earth abides. Earth abides.
That's a soundtrack to Blake 7, I swear.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, something a bit different from us.
Definitely. A shout out to Maffa Aylett, a shout out to Philip Allen, a shout out to Stuart Wallace, and a shout out to my dear lady, Catherine Mason. Guys, thank you much for listening and watching the show. Have you got any gigs coming up yourselves?
Funnily enough, no.
Oh,
We haven't at the minute.
you're too
No.
busy organising other people's gigs.
Well,
Probably,
yeah. We've kind of neglected ourselves a
We
bit
have,
in that
yeah,
respect.
yeah.
Yeah.
So is it one Bobby a month? Is it one Bobby gig
Yeah.
a month? Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose it does take quite a lot of time to organise
Yeah.
anything
It
like that,
does.
doesn't
Well, there's all the posters to do. You've got to try and do as much
Social
advertising as you
media.
can.
Yeah, and then there's communicating with people, emails back and forwards,
Yeah.
and them sort of things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Simon does all the booking of the bands, but then we set up a messenger group with all the bands that are on.
Is that
something.
Simon from
Tiny Forehead? Yeah.
Tiny Forehead? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who seem to be doing quite well for themselves, don't they?
They do, yeah. They got a good sound, haven't they?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Very individual
Yeah.
sounding.
Yeah.
Yeah, sort of quite sort of, I don't know really, it's hard. Progressive punk, that's how I'd describe them. Progressive.
Avant-garde?
Yeah,
perhaps?
avant-garde, yeah, that's a good word for them, avant-garde, yeah. They reminded me a lot of Roxy Music when they came on the show.
Exactly. That's what I said to him right at the
Yes.
start. You sound like Brian Ferry.
Yeah.
It's his voice. He's got the
Yes.
lilt in his voice. Doesn't
Yeah, he
It's
has,
fab.
yeah, very unusual voice. And where can people get hold of the music if you want to have a listen to it?
Any streaming,
Network.
yeah.
Any streaming network?
Oh, yeah.
Have you got yourselves on Bandcamp?
Have you?
Yes,
does all
I
the-
think I've got
I
a
don't
few,
get
yeah.
involved with
Oh,
that side.
Bandcamp.
Bandcamp?
Yeah,
I'm not sure we looked at this the other day, didn't
yeah,
we?
we did look at that.
Yeah,
one.
Bandcamp's worth having a look at because
yeah.
you know, you can sell merchandise on there as well, like Hedgehog Reality T-shirts.
Yeah.
You didn't say about the fanzine for Bobby either.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a free fanzine that we do for each gig.
Is that a proper printed out,
Yeah.
old
Yeah,
fashioned?
it's only 8 pages, A5, 8 pages.
Yeah.
But Marv Gadgie, who's a
It's a fanzine.
he's a design man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He doesn't write it all, but he puts it all together. Then I print it out, and put it together.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like
So it's a bit different. It's a bit.
Yeah, because not many people do fanzines nowadays, do
It's a
they?
little talk about the bands that are coming on,
Yeah.
and then you might do some interviews with a few people, and then looking at what's coming next, sort of thing.
So it's
Yeah.
almost
really
like a
good.
souvenir program.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They'll probably become super collectible in years to come.
So,
Indeed.
hope so.
You know, one of those bands you have on there, you never know, might make it really,
That's true.
really
Never
big.
thought of
You
that.
know, so yeah.
Keep
Yeah.
them.
I mean, sort of like in the late 70s, early 80s, fanzines, thousands of fanzines around,
Yeah.
weren't there?
Yeah.
And there's people who collect them nowadays. You know, a bit like football programmes. But yeah, some of them fanzines are worth a lot of money. So you never know. Make sure you keep them all, Terry.
Keep one
Make
copy.
sure you have a little stack of them, just in case. One never knows. How many more tracks you got left?
Oh, how many do you want?
Do you want to do 2 back-to-back for us?
Sure.
Not
Yeah.
me.
Okay.
What you
Yeah.
got? I'm not me, and then that other one. What's the other one? That one. Okay.
Yeah.
then. Yeah. Okay.
We'll do that.
Just do a quick introduction in the end.
Okay.
In between, you know what I mean?
Oh, okay. Yeah. This one's called "I'm Not Me" and it's based on a fallout that we had at Spalding.
No, we were at Springfields. We had an argument. We went and had a cup of coffee in the end.
Yeah. And I
Terry
said.
wrote this.
And I
He
said-
weren't him on the day. He was somebody else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not me without you. 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 You make me see when my mind's being blind. Your comments are cruel, but you're just being kind. When I'm lost and I'm searching, it's you that'll find. We bitch and we bite, but our style sounds aligned. I'm not me without you. 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 You make me smile when my hues decline. You open me up when I'm feeling confined. You back me up when my character's maligned. You say don't dwell, leave embarrassment behind. I'm not me without you. 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 When we walk together, our hands are entwined. We always make love when we're both inclined. I'm a working class kid, but you make me refined. You stop me being selfish, love the whole of mankind. I'm not me without you. 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 I'm not me without you.
Okie dokie.
One more shout out to Mick Cyclone.
Oh,
Hey,
right,
Mick. An inspiration from our early days as well.
Yes.
Right, this
you,
next
Mick.
one is Road Angel, based on... I was messing around with a wet leg riff,
It's always
so this
messing
is what happened. Oh no, not that one.
Not that one. Not that one. That's pheromone. That's
That was Pheromone Girl. Or
Move
was
it- move it
nearly.
on.
Yeah, this one's called Road Angel.
I had a bit of fun on my motorbike. Picked up a girl, found him for a hike. She hitched up a skirt and sat astride. She was really grateful and thanked me for the ride. Road angel, 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 road angel. Drove 100 miles just to get a drink. The bar's notoriety was on the brink. I saw the girl there who I'd given a lift. She winked and gave me another gift. Road angel, 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 road angel. I drove back home with her on the back. I know it's cliche, but it was my love shack. I woke up in the morning and my baby was gone. But my bed won't be empty for very long. Road angel, 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 road angel. Had a bit of fun on my motorbike.
Ladies and gentlemen, Hedgehog Reality, or the Edge of Reality.
Thank you.
Big shout out to Mr. Paul Biggins on the mixing desk and Steve Croxford doing the cameras.
Thank you, guys.
You're most
guys.
welcome. This is, who's this? Oh, this is an artist from